Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Racha Kodash, double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I want to send much love unto you brothers out there doing his work in truth and sincerity. And also I want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And the name of this lesson is going to be "The Law Shall Go Forth of Zion." And I got this quote from the book of Micah, chapter 4, and verse 2. And in this lesson, I wanted to do a response video unto this video that was put up by We On News here on YouTube. And the title of the video reads, Jerusalem holds annual pride parade, heavy security deployed, Rainbow Plus Rights, latest English news. Down here in the description it says, thousands of people attended the annual Jerusalem Pride Parade on Thursday amid heavy protection by Israeli police, who arrested 3 people suspected of threatening the event. Jerusalem has been holding these annual celebrations of the Rainbow Plus rights since 2002. So over there in the Holy Land, all right, um, they've been having this Rainbow Pride Parade since 2002, man. It's been 20 years. And these people are heavily protected by the police. They have the laws on their side, man, to have free course to march about abominations, man. But my point in doing this lesson is to address, all right, this false belief that these people over there in the Holy Land are true Israelites and that they fulfilled the prophecies in the scriptures in 1948 with these small hats, man. This is trash. And what you did in 1948 was not the fulfillment of the children of Israel returning to the Holy Land, bro. You lied to the whole world. You lied, man. What you did was the fulfillment of the Edomites taking the land of Israel for themselves in Ezekiel 35, man. That's what you did. Right along with the other heathen nations who are there with you. But you did not fulfill the promise of the Israelites returning to the Holy Land, bro. Because this abomination would not be taking place, man. Nowhere on no planet Earth, bro. If the true Israelites was in the Holy Land, this rainbow crap would be stomped out immediately. It would never catch flame. It would never have a ball rolling if the true Israelites was in the Holy Land, because the laws of the Most High would be executed throughout the whole world once the true Israelites go back to the Holy Land. So why is this taking place? If you crackers are the fulfillment of the true Israelites going back to the Holy Land. Because clearly in the Holy Bible, this behavior is spoken against. Clearly in our laws. But yet you do such things, man. You are not the true Israelites, bro. No way in hell. And why aren't you Christians speaking against this? Vocab Malone and all you other Christians out there, why aren't you saying nothing against this behavior? I haven't seen one video from Vocab Malone addressing this issue. He don't even speak on it. Shows you how bugged out he is. He's okay with this. And every other so-called Christian, okay, you people are okay with this behavior, man. Y'all don't speak against it because you can't judge. You people are bugged out, man. But I want to get into a prophecy, all right, actually 2 prophecies to debunk. I said debunk, excuse me. to debunk, okay, um, this false narrative that you small hats are the fulfillment of the children of Israel going back to the Holy Land. I'm gonna let the Bible disprove you, man, because what you're doing, all right, is a contradiction to the true fulfillment of what's supposed to happen unto the real Israelites, man. So the first scripture I want to get into in the prophecy is the book of Micah, chapter 4, starting at verse 1. It says, "But in the last days it shall come to pass," right? Meaning what? This is a future event that's going to happen in the last days. Now, when did the last days come to pass? Or when did they start? It started when our Lord Yahushua was born on the scene, whom you call Jesus Christ. That's when the last days started, man. But we are in the bitter end of the last days, man. We're in the last days of the last days. It's evident. Look at what's going on the planet Earth, man. The Bible speaks about all these things. Okay? So for, excuse me. So for those of us who have an understanding, we can see clearly that we're in the last days of the last days, man. But this prophecy is talking about in the kingdom of heaven, here in Micah chapter 4. Okay? It tells you here in the margin, all right, it says, in these notes, it says, the glory, peace, kingdom, and victory of the church. So these biblical scholars know that this chapter is going into the kingdom of heaven. And let's read it now. It says, Micah 4 and 1, "But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains." Now, what is this talking about? That the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains. Meaning what? The government of the Most High God, which is the government of the Israelites, of them ruling the planet Earth, will be the top nation in the world, man. They will be the ruling class in the planet Earth, man. On top of all of the other nations or the other mountains, as the scriptures call them mountains. It says, "And shall be exalted above the hills," right? The other nations, "and people shall flow unto it." So once the Israelites are established in the planet Earth, in the land of Israel, all people will flow unto us. And the scriptures is about to explain unto you why they're going to flow unto us. It says, "And many nations shall come and say, Come, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord," meaning go to the Israelites, "and to the house of the God of Jacob. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his path." So these other nations, according to the scriptures, they're supposed to come to the children of Israel in the kingdom of heaven once they return back to the Holy Land and learn of the Most High God ways. Why isn't this happening in the planet Earth, man? If these small hats, all right, fulfilled this in 1948, why is it that all nations aren't keeping the laws of the Bible? Why is this trash taking place in the earth, man? Why is the earth so jacked up? I mean, it's so many questions that you devils have to answer, man. Because hey, it's supposed to be peace in the planet Earth, man. For the Israelites, for the animals, okay? It's supposed to be righteousness in the earth, man. But we don't see that going on. All we see is death and destruction and abominations, man. It says, "For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem." So the laws are going to be executed from Zion, man. That will be the epicenter of the earth, bro. The chief house is going to be in Zion. And the laws going to flow for that, man. What's written in this Bible, okay, will be kept by all people, man. Once the true Israelites are in the Holy Land. It says, verse 3, "And he shall judge among many people, and rebuke strong nations afar off. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. This is a cut unto you devils, man, unto you small hats. If you have fulfilled this scripture, why is it that there's still war in the planet Earth, man? Why is Russia and NATO and America and China and Taiwan and North Korea, South Korea, Iran, Turkey, all these nations are into it, man? All we hear about is World War III nowadays, man. That's all we hear about. World War II happened, right? Why is all this stuff happening, man? Iraq, right? America invaded Iraq, Syria, all those wars happened, man. You've been in the Holy Land since 1948. Why is it that there is war in the planet Earth, man? The Most High God said that the nations will not learn war anymore. It says they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their pruning hook. And their spears into pruning hooks. Meaning what? The other nations are going into captivity, man. Y'all gonna be slaves unto the Israelites, tending to our fields, tending to our flocks. That's what it's going into. It says, verse 4, but they shall sit every man under his vine, meaning the Israelites, and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid, for the mouth of Yahweh of hosts had spoken it. So, hey, man, what's going on? I thought y'all fulfilled this, small hats. You are not the Israelites, man. Stop it, okay? It's too much going on in the planet Earth, man. It's too much happening for y'all to say that we the Israelites. Y'all spoke too soon, man. You moved too fast. Because the Bible is against you and what you're doing, okay? And now, I want to get this second prophecy here in Ezekiel, and I'll close out about the Israelites, once again, are returning to the Holy Land. And let's see what the Bible is going to say, man. All right, this is the Most High God speaking. This is Ezekiel 36, starting in verse 22. It says, therefore say unto the house of Israel, thus said the Lord power, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for my holy name's sake, which ye have profaned among the heathen, whither ye went. And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them, and the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, said the Lord power, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes. Verse 24, for I will take you from among the heathen, and gather you out of all countries, and will bring you into your own land. Now, you small hats say that this happened in 1948, right? A vote came along. Y'all say that this happened in 1948. But the Lord said He gonna take you and bring you back to the Holy Land. Not a Balfour Declaration. But let's keep reading. Verse 25 says, then I will sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean. From all your filthiness and from all your idols will I cleanse you. Do these people in this video look like they've been cleansed? Look like they've been washed by the Most High God? No. These are rainbow individuals, man. They're filthy. They're unclean. These aren't the Most High people. They haven't been blessed by the Most High God, man, in righteousness. This is contrary to His word. How can this be clean, man? It's not. It says, verse 26, a new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. And I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you an heart of flesh. What is verse 26 talking about? Us receiving the new covenant, man. Do these people look like they have a new heart and a new spirit within them? No. They're doing the same thing that they was doing in ancient Sodom, man. But even worse, okay? There's nothing clean about these people, fresh about these people. They're bugged out, man. It says, verse 27, and I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. Is this the spirit of the Lord, man? Is this the spirit of the Lord that they're walking in? Are these his statutes and his judgments being kept? No, sir. Not at all. These people are crazy, man. They're bugged out. This is just more proof that these are not the children of Israel, man. Verse 28 says, and ye shall dwell in the land that I gave to your fathers, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your God. I will also save you from all your uncleanness, and I will call for the corn, and will increase it, and lay no famine upon you. Bro, there's a famine in the earth right now. And it's only going to get worse, but the Lord said, I'm going to save you from all your uncleanness, man. These people are unclean. They still having wars, man. When these people got to the Holy Land, they had a 6-day war. But the Lord said when the real Israelites get back there, ain't going to be no war. No more. Ever again in the earth, man. So these prophecies are right, they just completely just cut through you devils, man, you small hats, and all you Christians who subscribe to them being the true Israelites, man. You're done. And the Most High God gonna destroy that land, okay? But it's gonna be built back up, but it has to be destroyed and cleansed from all this garbage, man. Before we get there, all right, the true Israelites, man. This stuff will not be happening in our kingdom once we get the power, bro. No way in hell. You will be obliterated from the planet Earth, man. From existence, okay? Doing this crap, bro. This would not be tolerated, okay? At all. It will not be tolerated, man. We're going to be, boy, I'm going to close the lesson out, all right? Because you people are crazy as hell, man. The Most High God does not condone this, okay? And there's a judgment to be paid. Shalom.